Welcome back, everyone. We are in week 2 and starting off with the incline bench press. Now, I got to the gym specifically for taking staff pictures, so we took headshots, we took action shots, and for my action shot, I decided to go with a split jerk. So while the photographer was with a couple of the other trainers, I was doing warm-ups, so I just took 135. It's for pictures, it's not for performance. So I did 135 for 3 singles, just using a muscle clean plus split jerk just to get ready. And then when it was my turn, then I did 3 more, basically just from the rack position, and that's because the photographer wanted it from a few different angles. And so I did some singles with a racked split jerk. So after I did one, then I would just go back to the rack position just to be ready to do it again. And so that was fun. And then from there I started my workout. Now, unlike last week, a few things. First of all, I used a technique primer. So what I normally like doing is doing some sort of push press, whether it's a regular push press, whether it's a snatch push press, or just a behind the head push press with a medium grip. I like to get the shoulders ready for bench press. So I just used a regular push press doing triples with 135, 145, and 155, and then I started warming up on bench press itself. So from there I went to a set of 5 with 135, set of 4 with 185, which is basically what I would normally do. And then here is the 7x4 with 205. So that's another difference. 205 pounds, which is the appropriate weight, which is what I was supposed to do last time, but for some reason I didn't do a calculation and just did 225 just for the fun of it, really. And so using the correct weight, and it went much easier, of course. So 3 minutes of rest in between sets. And the other thing that you'll see different is that I'm doing more with paused work. Now, typically I don't do that too much with sets above 3. Singles, doubles, triples, absolutely. And for anything above that, I'll do a brief stoppage, but nothing long, nothing too much, especially for this kind of volume. But I figured, why not? Let's have some fun. So I did some paused work. You'll see more in the latter sets. But other than that, a good bench day, and I'm happy just to be back. Then from there, I didn't know what accessories I was going to use. I didn't plan on them having a dip station, and they have dip bars, the portable ones, which I don't really like. So instead I did a flat barbell bench press and did something that I used to do a lot. I used to do this almost all the time, which is ramping sets. So for the 5x10, I started with a set of 10 with 135, then 145, then 155, then 165, and finally a top set with 175, and that was perfect. That was the right amount of challenge and 90 seconds of rest in between sets, so I was happy about that. For the third exercise, at the last moment, I decided to go back to an old favorite, which is an incline dumbbell squeeze press or hex press, and I just ran the rack. I just used their heaviest dumbbells, so I did a set of 8 with 100, a set of 8 with 110, and a set of 8 with 120. And that was the workout. Good workout, solid workout, and tomorrow we've got squats, so that's going to be a good time. Alright, y'all. Take care, and remember, adopt, don't chop.